Do you believe gas-powered vehicles can be phased out in Canada by 2035?
That does seem a little bit unrealistic. If we had an interim goal to get partway there, it probably would make a lot more sense. So it's like, it almost seems like an aspirational goal that the government knows that we're not going to reach. So they're asking for more than they know that they're going to get, would be my impression of it.
If those are the current metrics, yeah, absolutely. We have a global climate crisis that we need to address. So if we focus, we got rid of lead gasoline, back when it was causing so many issues, we can do it again. If gas is going to be an issue and electric's the way to go, then our government can focus on that and we can get it phased out for sure.
No, I don't. I don't think what the problem is, I think you can't have a date and then try to make it work. I think you have to have things in place and then have a realistic end date.
It feels ambitious, and it feels ambitious because we're so different from the European countries. We've got so much space to cover, so much infrastructure and whatever. Having said that, we can move toward it, definitely, and maybe faster than we are, but I think it might be a little bit ambitious.
I don't believe so, but it could be a possibility if money was put towards that.
No, I think that's pushing it a little bit. I think we need a little more time. And why is basically, we're finding in cold weather, it's a bit of a challenge, and I think we can overcome them, but we're going to need some time to feel confident that when it's minus 40 below, like we get here, that we're going to be able to drive our vehicles.
Very ambitious. I think it can be done. I know that they're very effective. They're very affordable in the long run, so they're more of an investment than traditional gas-powered vehicles. I think it's definitely something to aspire to do, for sure.
I'm not sure that they can be phased out completely. I think it's a good goal for our country to work towards. Solely battery-powered vehicles are maybe not a feasible option for the country as a whole. We have an option to look at. There's good hybrid vehicles on the market right now. We also have hydrogen fuel that needs to be explored a bit further.
I think it would probably take longer than that. That's only like a bit over 10 years, so I think it would be good, beneficial, but I don't think it would happen that soon.
I know technologically it fully can be. I don't know if people are going to implement what's necessary to do so, but yes, it's fully possible.
I know some people who do have electric power vehicles. The majority of people I know have gas. And the majority of demand I see, like especially my father's a car salesman, as he works in cars, like the majority of the ones he sells is gas. It's not electric. And while the demand for electric powered vehicles, especially hybrid vehicles, has been increasing, I just can't see it enveloping the demand and the amount of gas powered vehicles that are both produced and sold within the next 12 years unless there are serious incentives to produce them, like Denmark has the tax subsidies and such like that to make electric powered cars super cheap.
I mean, I drive an electric car, full disclosure, and I know that we have a long way to go with the infrastructure to support electric vehicles, and that's 11 years away. Probably not. I'd like to think that we could, but probably not.
I don't think they can be phased out fully. I'm a firm believer in the hybrid model. You can get really great mileage out of a hybrid. We've seen a lot of issues with the pure electric. I know my father's had a hybrid Camry for quite some time, 52 miles to the gallon, So we should phase out. We need to limit our carbon footprint, but it can be done differently.
They're going to have to increase the infrastructure for charging electric vehicles, and they're going to have to take another look, I think, at electric vehicles and problems they've had and sort that out.
At this point, it's going to take a massive kind of country building move to put in enough electrical charging stations and everything to even make that a reality. And I really think we're so addicted to oil and cheap oil that it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think it's possible. Will it be? No. Call me a pessimist, but no.
I don't think it should be. Personally, there's room for everything, including electric hybrids with gas, with hydrogen if they can do that as well. There's more than one solution. Some of it's just not idling at the Tim Hortons for 15 minutes waiting for your coffee.